into the right wing corner. It's behind the UMass-Lowell goal, patrolled by senior Owen Savory. He did not play in the first meeting between these two. It's Lucas Condotta skating one-on-one against Lucas Reed into the Wildcat zone, trying to get towards Robinson, who stretches the paddle to his left to clear it away. And the Wildcats of Lucas Herman moving in a little bit deeper for Reed. Reed gets to one of the many seniors celebrating tonight, Eric Esposito. He's tied up by Krasa as he plays it behind the Riverhawk net. Condotta off the far kick plate, banks to center. Getting stood up. Andre Lee, his 6th game against the Wildcats. He has 5 points now, 3 goals and 2 assists, and he's +4. So yes, indeed, that silencing from Super Bowl Sunday a memory. 1-0 Riverhawk. Shot from the center point. That gets sent just wide by Karenchik. Right circle. Comes McDonald looking for a poke from the mid-slot. Robinson made the initial save, left a rebound for a moment. He is able to pin that down. But whenever there's a rebound, no doubt you're going to get a bit of a fracas, and that's the situation with players surrounding the crease being separated.
Well, you know, the Riverhawks, they're a tough blue
care workers to stand to be recognized and received a nice ovation from the crowd here. 1-0 Riverhawks. UMass-Lowell looking to come out of its own end. Engum, Condotta fighting just to get it past Pearson out of the zone. Devlin chases on the forecheck. Out to center ice, Johnson. Condotta stretches it at the Wildcat line, so it's onside. Sharp from the right side by Matt Krasa. A face-off to Robinson's right. Riverhawks win it. Johnson near point plays it into the near corner. Krasa sets up a one-timer from the lower circle. Sorensen save made, or make it Stephenson. The stave was made, and in the rebounding action, once again we get shoving. This time we may get some penalties.
Yeah, it's the top line on our sheets out there for the Riverhawks. Stephenson, Condotta, and Krasa. 53 points combined between those 3 players. You know they can put the puck in the net.
Stephenson had the one-timer from beneath the left dot right in on Robinson, and I thought there was enough rough stuff that we'd see. Gagne entering just inside the UMass-Lowell zone. Keeps it alive against Karenchik. Finds Jensen, who couldn't control, so he just backhands it. Reed lost his stick. Chambers lost the puck. It's Erickson. The Wildcats looking for Herman. Skips over his stick by the Riverhawk bench. Meehan spun around as he's met by a Gendron check at the Riverhawk line. Krasa racing the other way, looking to go around Reed. He crashes the net. Backhand shot. Robinson save. He avoids a rebound by covering up. 7:22 to play in the first. Let's Go Wildcats is picked up from the full house. Center ice, Cipollone near his own bench. Puck being pinballed around before McKinnon simply played it in. Engum gets it right back out. His pass was readed by Stephenson, the alternate captain for UML. Goes far corner of the UNH zone. Jensen and Cipollone in the back check. So is McKinnon. Condotta behind the Wildcat goal. He and McKinnon continue to battle as the puck's back to the center zone. McAdams in. Stick handles left. Swings the pass to the onrushing Devlin. Tried to cross over Stephenson, who got a piece of it. And now Condotta sends it out. Gagne didn't actually come out. Devlin sends it into the slot where McAdams has a redirect, but it goes wide on the glove side before being played.
And well, they were just a little too overzealous getting in the zone.
Final minute of the first. UML with a 2-1 lead. Shorthanded, but they win the face-off and scale the puck down from the far circle in the air to Robinson, who's forced to clutch as McDonald frisbeed it down there.
Yeah, look at that as an opportunity.
Johnson sitting by himself in the box. Face off to Robinson's left, and it comes out of the zone. McDonald tracks it to his own line, goes diagonal as he sends it to the Wildcat end. Luke Reed ahead in Garis. Gains the zone right wing. Moves it back for Heward. Nope, decides to hold on. Now Heward. Left wing Reed. Heward at the point. Heward looking for an opening. Instead finds Pearson near wing. Drops it down low. Devlin back to Pearson. High slot Reed. Left side Heward. One-timer. Kick save. Savory. Rebound finds Pearson right face-off dot. Under 10 seconds to play. Reed. Pearson holds. Shoots. Knocked a stick into the air, and the puck ends up to the right wing boards, and that's how the first period was. Johnson from his own end whirls it down ice,
Second span that you never ever want to remember in hockey there. Nobody wanted to do anything with it.
UMass-Lowell wins a defensive zone draw. Krasa plays it to the neutral zone. From the left wing, Stephenson fires a diagonal dump into the near corner right. Adams tied up by Condotta's check, plays it to center ice. Engum over to Johnson, and he'll ring it around. Condotta on the right half wall. Looking to push it towards the point. Engum moves it in deep as Gendron finishes off a check. It's McKinnon behind the line, but he's met there by Krasa. Krasa looking to dig the puck off the boards. Jensen for the Wildcats. McKinnon, UNH captain, has it poked off the stick, got it back before Condotta could deliver a hit. McKinnon face it off. It's Heward out to center, left wing. Pushing McDonald as it comes into the zone. It's Ward. Ward gets to the goal line, extended left. Moves up the board, cycles it down to Pearson. McAdams moved to the point, no one there. So down the ice it comes. Robinson waits for it. And Erickson joins the action behind the net. Pearson on senior night. Moves back to Heward, who's got a few years to go before his senior night. Freshman, one of the talented first-year players. Here's Ward trying to sidestep Chambers at the red line. This forces Heward back.
All right, a little bit of a hole here. The Wildcats are in, down by 2.
Reed Stephenson, 8th of the season, on the power play. Wildcats back to full strength here. Stephenson, right wing boards, will backhand it behind the net. Pearson takes it away for the Wildcats, still in his own zone. Up for McKinnon. McKinnon trying to move it along, but Condotta and Stephenson's forecheck make that difficult. Pearson will use the glass to get it out. Settled down at the line by Engum. Stephenson looks to cross, hit Devlin's stick, found its way through to Condotta, who gains the line. He'll ring it around from left to right. Stephenson right boards, turns, threw it towards the net, right onto Pearson's tape, and Pearson skates out. Cross ice, Devlin overskated it, so now he controls before throwing it off the near boards. Stephenson from behind the UMass-Lowell goal. It's Engum who will look out.
They layer it up so well along the boards.
Off the face-off, it's in the neutral zone. McKinnon to Verrier near side. He skates around the UML bench, right back to McKinnon. Feeds Caffarelli at the line, and Caffarelli plays it in. Savory will hold there. Throw it to the far boards. Caffarelli forecheck in the midst of the battle. Kept in by Ward. Johnson deep for UMass-Lowell, far side, up the glass. McKinnon keeps it alive. Over to Caffarelli. Bounces off a few sticks right side. No control by either squad, and it's finally cleared by Condotta just across the line. Verrier near side winds and drives one that rings around left to right. Side his way in is Caffarelli. Carries in behind. He'll use the boards to find Verrier near left point. Across to McKinnon by himself right side. Moves towards the center. Wrister deflected right wing. Ward against the boards, and UMass-Lowell clears. 6:25 and counting in the second. 3-1 Riverhawks. Kaiser, he'll wind and drive from behind Robinson. Plays it far corner, Reed. Reed, as he went down, McAdams, quick pass off the boards, free Cipollone. Cipollone into the zone. Ahead, Verrier. Verrier, who played some forward earlier this season when the Wildcats were shorthanded, was deep in the offense that time before Krasa comes the other way. Gives it left side, Kaiser. Looks to center for Meehan, but Stevenson stepped in to break it up.
Allowed 2 breakaway goals, and that's the difference here in this game.
They win an offensive zone face-off. Leah shot, score!
Cats, nice draw win by Philip Angaris, and it gets tipped back to Jensen, and it's something.
Play Unitil energy for life. There's energy here, but it's a 1-goal deficit for New Hampshire. They win the draw. Heward, high slot. Pearson, left wing. Back to Heward. Fanned on the shot, left the puck back, and Condotta's eyes went wide. Here he comes. He gives to Stephenson. Back to Condotta, who shoots and scores. A blast from the low slot. Lucas Condotta, short-handed goal. 5-3 Riverhawks.
Yeah, so much excitement here in the Whittemore Center, just deflated as Lucas Condotta, the captain of this squad, picks up his 8th goal of the season.
What a feed from Reed Stephenson.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.